Okay, today we're doing a drawing of an isometric view of a J-hook. Okay, so let's get started. Use my T-square. This is a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of printer paper. Use my drafting brush. I'll be using the 30-60 degree triangle here. The tools you see in this video you can buy at your local office supply store or online, Amazon, eBay, etc. And I really like using this ellipse template. You can use drafting dots or drafting tape. You don't want to use masking tape or scotch tape to tape your paper down to your desk because it'll rip the paper when you go to remove the tape. So you want a low-tech tape. And my scale, and just a simple number 2 pencil, and an eraser bag. So first we're going to start by taping down our paper. Line up the bottom of your paper with your T-square. Make sure your T-square is snug against the edge of your work table or your desk. And I'm just sprinkling some of the eraser dust on the paper and the table. That allows your T-square to glide more smoothly and easily, and your tools to move more smoothly and easily. And it also helps keep your paper clean. Woo! So again, today we're drawing a isometric view of a J-hook. And a J-hook that I've made in the past is made out of flat bar steel and has 2 mounting holes drilled in it so you can bolt to the wall. So an isometric view of any object is on a 30-degree axis. That's why I'm using the 30-degree triangle here. That long side is 30 degrees. The steeper, shorter side is 60 degrees. And if I remember correctly, the J-hooks that I made were 1/4 inch thick flat bar or 3/16 inch flat bar. You don't want to go really any thinner than that because then they won't hold the weight of air hoses, garden hoses, heavy extension cords, or power cables. That's the purpose of these J-hooks that you hang on the wall, is to hold hoses, cables, etc. to help keep them organized. And so I'm drawing a little bit heavier, pressing harder on my pencil just for the purpose of this video so you can see what I'm doing. But usually when you're drafting, you obviously want to press more lightly with your pencil so you can erase easier. Now you can find the center point of your paper both horizontally and vertically and center your object on your paper. For this demonstration, I'm simply eyeballing it. I'm kind of just visualizing on the paper where I want the J-hook to go. Want it basically centered, obviously. And this drawing is not to scale. You can do your drawing to scale. You can simply pick whatever scale is appropriate for your application. If you don't have a drafting table or you can't afford a drafting table, you can just use a nice smooth table that has a nice squared off edge. So in this instance, I'm actually using my coffee table in the living room. It's just a cheap particle board table you buy at your local big box store. Drawing the center line, so we can draw in our mounting holes now using our ellipse template here. And there's our two mounting holes. Now we'll go ahead and start inking this drawing. You want to choose pens that are fine liners and make sure they're non-bleed, because you don't want to smear the ink or have the ink bleed through underneath your tools or through the paper. And we're almost done with this. Last thing we'll do is we'll add some dimensions. Now, if you need to or you want to, you can of course add a title block, a border around the paper. We're not going to do that today in this demonstration. Next, we're going to gently erase our pencil lines. There's different types of erasers out there you can try. Honestly, for me, I've found just a simple basic pink eraser like this works just fine. And I'd recommend using your drafting brush to sweep away your eraser shavings. It helps reduce the chance of smudging your drawing. Keeps the paper a little bit cleaner. Now we're going to go ahead and add some dimensions to this drawing. You can buy a lettering guide if you wish, or you could take your finished drawing, scan it into your computer, and then add computerized labels, dimensions, text, etc. If you got any value out of this video, please consider subscribing. It helps this YouTube channel move up in the YouTube algorithm so we can reach more people and help them with their drafting, drawing, industrial design projects. Just noting the diameter of these holes, here's a symbol for diameter. That's about all we're going to do on this project for today. Good luck with your project. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.